We've all been through the frustration of dealing with a dreadful boss. But what happens when things escalate and employees decide to take revenge on them?
I have to yell at him or I would shoot him.
Okay.
This gentleman gave me my job back after a few disagreements. We never rehired him.
Here are 7 employees who turned on their boss, starting with Scott, who broke into this employee's home and stole from him, all while he was living in the same house. On March 15, 2023, a man and his wife came home from a vacation to see that their home was burglarized. Strangely enough, an employee was the prime suspect, as he was allowed to stay on the homeowner's patio.
This is the garage right here.
How do you get in the garage, though?
Oh, he hit the clicker inside my work van.
Is that a lock or on the key?
He took money out of there.
You took money out of there?
Mm-hmm. I can tell by the way it's sitting.
How much was in there?
I do have a camera.
I'm gonna beat his ass. I want to beat his ass so bad.
I do have a camera in my room, but I gotta get a TV and hook up the HDMI cable to access
You
it.
do this to people that do something nice to you. He took all my big bills. All my hundreds. I have 100, 200.
How do you get in the garage, sir?
There was like $700 in here for my son.
He accessed my work van, so there must have been a door locked.
So how do you access your work van?
There must have been a door locked.
Okay, door unlocked, you said?
Yeah, door unlocked.
The employer's kindness was rewarded with burglary, alongside money and car theft. As you'd expect, the employee would later deny the allegations. But before he was given the chance to, the homeowner's surveillance cameras and a neighbor's observations already stood as witnesses.
Absolutely. Why have you here? What did you see?
Well, so I live right down there at the end of the street.
Yep.
And I saw him here randomly. I've never seen him before.
Right. They didn't obviously tell you that they were allowed.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So I saw that their truck was gone.
Yep.
And I didn't know if it was in the shop or whatever, so I figured it was one of their workers.
Okay.
But I called him today, and
The neighbor contacted the homeowner and his wife, who had to cut short their vacation because their properties were being stolen. But when the police finally confronted the employee, Scott, he maintained all innocence while appearing very guilty.
Inside to get something to drink, and then to get some of my leftovers from the fridge.
Some of your leftovers?
Yep, and then some of my gel from the bathroom, and
Some of your so you have stuff inside that house?
yeah.
Okay. While they're not here, did they give you permission to go inside the house, though?
Well, yes and no. I mean,
Okay. What'd they say?
They were out of town.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're okay with it.
Right.
I have access to it.
You have access to it?
Yeah. So.
Okay. How about the van?
Well, yeah, it's open. I mean, and I was working on it and putting stuff in there and cleaning out stuff and so.
Yeah. Okay. So you're allowed to go in the van?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you allowed to drive it?
We haven't talked about that.
Okay. So you're not allowed to drive it then, is what I'm picking up from that if you haven't talked about it.
I don't know. I mean, we haven't talked about it. So.
Okay. Hey, did you drive it?
Scott had video evidence and a witness to his crimes. Usually, officers would try to look for inconsistency in suspects' stories during interrogation, but Scott had so much on him that the officer decided to go straight for a confession.
I'm gonna put this down and put this out here real quick. Is that I deal in honesty, okay? And I give one shot, okay? Once you break that, we're done. So as long as you're honest with me, I'll help you out as much as I can. But the moment that I find out that you're not being honest with me, then I can't help you out anymore. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna ask you again, did you drive the van?
Yep.
You did. Okay. And as far as going inside on their dresser, there is a thing of money with a camera on it. Did you take any of that money out of there?
No.
You didn't touch any of that money because there's a camera and they're reviewing the footage. And if it shows you taking money out of there, we're gonna have a problem. I'd rather you be honest with me now rather than me have to find out later that you're lying to me.
Right.
You've been honest with me so far, so I'm cool with that.
I mean, I looked at it and opened it up, and then I didn't take nothing. I put it back in there because I've got my own money.
Okay, because they're saying there's a significant amount of money missing out of there.
Well, there was 50s and there was 100s.
Yeah.
And then there was 5s. And so I mean, as I was like,
it is what it is. Like I said, it's on camera. It's going to be shown.
Yeah.
So, how much did you take?
60.
60? Okay. What else are we going to find in there that's missing, that's been disturbed?
That's it.
That's it.
Scott's employer wanted to press charges and, understandably, terminate his contract since Scott was headed for jail. But before that, something his employer and the cop wanted to know was why he did it and what he thought was going to happen afterward.
What led you to take the money? You said you have your own money, right?
I just didn't.
So why do we need to take their money?
I just didn't have it on me. So, I mean, I put some gas in the truck, and I got something to eat, and that was it.
You know, there's Uber Eats that you can order on your phone, have a driver drop it off, right?
Right.
There's other avenues that we could do. So what else are they going to find that's missing in there?
Nothing.
Nothing else?
No.
Nothing out of their safes, nothing like that, nothing tampered with?
No.
Okay, what other vehicles did we drive?
I drove the van, too.
Her van?
Mm-hmm.
So why are we driving both vehicles?
Well, because his truck wouldn't start this morning, so I drove the van.
His truck wouldn't start?
No, because it's temperamental. Sometimes it starts and sometimes it doesn't.
Okay. So you took the van? So you're just taking it to go get food?
Same thing, you gotta get cigarettes and eat.
Where's that at?
Huh?
Where'd you go? Like where?
Just right down the road.
Okay, where's that?
7-Eleven.
The 7-Eleven, the gas station? You slept out here? Right, so how many times do you think that you went in there?
Just twice.
Just twice?
Yeah.
So what were those two? What'd you do in those 2 times that you went in there?
Eat for the keys.
For the keys? So both times you went in there for the keys?
Yeah.
Okay, how about the money?
Well, same. I mean, the second time.
The second time you got the money? And when would that have been? So they left on a Thursday, now it's a Sunday. What time? When
That was just a little bit ago when I did the van, the work van.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got the money?
Yeah.
Okay. So a little bit ago is today, a little bit ago, or like?
Well, like 2 hours ago.
So 2 hours ago. Okay. Did you know when they were gonna I mean, you gotta figure they're gonna know that there's stuff missing, right? Or did you not think they would see, or?
I don't know. I was trying to get back so they wouldn't notice that I drove it. So.
Yeah. Well, what about the money and stuff like that? Like, just didn't think about it.
Well, I figured I'd pay it back. Like I figured I'd put it back in there before they got back.
Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea maybe to ask next time. I mean, if they're trying to help you out and they're nice enough to give you they're nice enough to give you a darn place to live back here, out of the sun, out of the rain. So they're doing that much for you. I mean, that's a lot.
I know.
And then to think that they would do that, maybe they would even front you a little bit of money on your paycheck or something to help you out.
Yeah.
After enjoying his smoke, Scott was charged with burglary and grand theft auto. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison and a 5-year probationary period. On November 16, 2023, officers arrived at a Walmart to meet Edwards with a loaded gun, waiting for an employee to exit the building.
So what's going on today?
Nothing. I was irritated.
What were you irritated about?
Edward 203, you can clear.
Because they written me up for being nailed yesterday.
They did what?
Because I was being nailed yesterday.
Okay. What did they do about that?
Brought me up for it.
Wrote you up?
Yes.
203,
Did they fire you?
No.
No? Okay. So what's the reason that you think the police have been called here today?
I don't know. Because I haven't done anything. I just said it for frustration. Because I'm irritated.
What did you say to him that?
I didn't say anything to anybody.
Edwards' behavior was suspicious because she was told off about her mouthy attitude only a week before this incident, and now she made loud threats to the same staff manager while there was a live firearm in her car.
We sure we didn't say anything to anyone about
No.
how pissed off you were, nothing like that?
I was pissed off. But
Okay.
I wasn't saying that. I was saying out of frustration
Saying what?
about with the gun and everything.
What did you say about it?
Popping off, but I was trying to how I feel without me doing with the threat. How I want to put this. With me by yelling. That's all I want to go post on. But
Okay.
with me being frustrated.
So if I understand correctly, you're saying if you believe that if you vent out your frustration, it'll keep you from actually doing the action.
Right.
Edwards tried to play down her allegations, and while she refused to tell the officer exactly what she said to her staff manager, her co-workers were more than happy to tell the officers that and a lot more.
Now, what did she say to you, Kennedy?
Like all together, is that
Yeah.
what happened? Well, she came walking up saying how she was all angry and to drive and everything.
Too angry to drive?
Yeah. She was sitting in her car first while we were sitting at the
Right.
Starbucks area. And she was saying what she always says. She always has a problem with our manager, Chris, and
Okay.
coming on to her because she yells at him and then he coaches her for it.
Right.
And usually I'm just like, yeah, that sucks.
Right.
But I'm just grumpy, you know, like,
Right.
it's like looking at here, and every day she yells, and every day she gets in trouble for it, and it's just
Okay.
And I was like, girl, you gotta deal with your problems over there. You gotta
Right.
find something else, like therapy. All of us have anger
Right.
issues. All of us have issues. You have to find another way to deal with it than yelling at your boss. You just can't. And that's when she just said that she either yells at people or she would shoot them. Like, she would yell at people or she would shoot them.
And did she the one to tell you she had two guns? Who did she tell she had two guns?
I previous got a ride from her, so I knew she had a gun in her glove box, I believe.
Okay.
And she gave me rides several times, so I've seen it at least 5 times.
Okay. Put that in your report.
With a history of causing a disturbance at work, and with more than 630 mass shootings across the US in 2023, everyone was going to take gun threats seriously. Well, everyone except Edwards.
I can't say what I need to say to get out frustration.
Well,
Not
when
the
it
cops.
well, listen. You can to an extent, but when you
I
threaten,
didn't mean it.
listen. It doesn't matter. It's the same as if somebody goes in and like threatens a school or something. Says, I wasn't actually going to do it. Especially when you have the ability to carry out the act. When you actually have a gun in your car.
I wasn't gonna really do it.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. We can't operate that way. We can't operate that way. Because if we leave you here and then you go in, guess who's liable?
I wasn't gonna do it.
Doesn't matter.
You're an
I
adult.
was gonna leave.
No, it doesn't matter. You're an adult. The words you say matter. Words matter. And
No.
when you threaten someone, it is not an empty statement that just kind of goes
For me,
out
it's
the
an
window.
empty statement.
Well, that's you.
That's not how
The
we
rest
work.
of the world does not work that way. So,
It was strange to believe that Edwards thought threatening her boss with a firearm was an understandable way to express her emotions. But this was only normal for Edwards, as she believed the officers and her co-workers were simply overreacting.
Like I said, people don't understand me one stinging bit. I just did it out of frustration.
yeah, ma'am, you can't do that.
That's
So
how
it
express
doesn't.
myself.
Well, you need to find another way to express
I guess
yourself,
that's the problem. I can't.
well, then you might need to go talk to somebody. Because the people that express stuff like that have extreme, usually anger issues.
That's what I have.
Well, and listen, and those people, as you put it, pop off and do stuff like shoot people in a parking lot.
Yeah, I'm
Because,
not that kind of person.
well,
though.
but listen, the jump it takes between getting upset and verbally saying, I'm going to do damage with this firearm, and actually doing that firearm is much closer than people who don't say anything and just leave or just yell nonsense and then leave. When you make a very tangible threat and then you have the capability of doing that because you do have a gun,
Right, I wasn't gonna really do it though.
but nobody can know that for sure except you, right?
Right.
So everyone else that is involved believes you can, right?
My mother, but I'm not gonna really do it.
But your mother's not here. Your mother's not the one you're talking to. So I would highly recommend, when all this is said and done,
Edwards was then arrested without incident and charged with threatening a violent act. It was not reported whether Edwards lost her job at Walmart, but it was very likely that she did. But the next employee was on the brink of losing much more than his job after he shot a rifle at his employer and even at officers.
Last night, pointing the rifle at us. Guys, we need to take a shot. Jump in the gate.
On September 28, 2023, police arrived at a car dealership after multiple reports that an armed man was firing shots at staff and customers inside the building.
All right, he is walking eastbound. He has a blue shirt. He is walking back towards us. You guys got eyes on? Guys, we cannot let him break.
The officers were informed that the shooter, Abbas al-Matari, is a former employee who was terminated in the last 30 to 60 days before this incident. They were concerned about the people held in the dealership, but their thoughts were interrupted when they finally saw Abbas walking towards them with a rifle.
If somebody needs to take a shot, go ahead and take a shot now. Five Night, he's got a rifle. Where's he in the parking lot? Five Night, he's pointing a rifle at us. Guys, we need to take a shot. Open the gate. Follow two. Take a shot if you can justify. Take a shot if you can justify. He's on the ground. He's on the ground. Stand by.
With Abbas pointing a rifle at them, 3 officers shot at him and he was gunned down. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition and is facing aggravated assault against a public servant and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. However, the officers in the next case had more work to do after reports that an ex-employee at a funeral home had trespassed into the property and started cremating people. The officers were now at the locked entrance to the crematory, where the ex-employee, George, was reported to be cremating bodies, and they could hear him speaking. Luckily, there was another entry point into the room, so the officers positioned there and found George.
Down at the back.
Come out. Your hands behind your back. Your hands behind your back. Your hands behind your back. Stay right there.
Is there anyone else in there with you, sir?
No, it's just me, but chill out.
Let's go this side.
Okay.
So you still employed here?
I'm still employed. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd you?
Yeah, I got it.
How'd you know I got fired?
Okay, that's not what we heard.
That's not what I heard till last night either.
Okay, just have a seat right here.
Oh my God. But, what happened?
Have a seat, buddy.
I'm just.
Hey, hold on.
I just
Turn around. Listen to instructions. Turn around. Face that way. Face that way. Spread your feet. Spread your feet.
You know what yesterday was? Not a day to
Buddy, come over here. Come over here. You have any weapons on you?
No.
Jerry, you want to stay with him?
Have a seat. Have a seat right there. So tell us the story. What happened?
I didn't know if I was supposed to come to work today, so I tried to call Rob, my boss, but I couldn't get a hold of him.
Okay.
And so I just came to work, and I saw the cremations that needed to be done, and I called. I kept calling the main number. The main number kept getting answered by the answered service. She didn't know, so then I called the main receptionist at her house on her cell phone, and she neglected to tell me that we're not supposed to be at work today.
And also, tell us what's your employment status right now.
My employment, I got it now. I got it. My employment status is full-time employment status.
Okay, because the call that we got here, listen, so we're here, let me explain you. So we're here for a legit reason, okay? We got a call for service. There was a suspicious person. Somebody matching the description, and they said that they terminated your employment.
Someone doesn't know that I got rehired. And
someone doesn't know that you got rehired.
There's probably, I don't know, 20 people that work here.
George claimed that he was still a worker at the funeral home and that he came to work that day as he would any other day. Judging from his composure, this was most likely untrue.
I don't know. You could say no.
You said it was a guy named Robert something, right? He's the general manager?
Yeah, I was just joking. Yes. This gentleman gave me my job back after we apparently had a few disagreements.
Read them around there?
No.
We never rehired them. All right, so we want charges and we want to restrict them.
Mr. Donaldson, so look, I'm going to read you something. This doesn't mean you're going to go to jail. Please listen carefully and then tell me whatever you want, okay?
Yes, sir.
Interestingly enough, George's former boss informed the police that 2 weeks before the incident, George had submitted a resignation letter after a physical altercation with another employee. He returned all of his company identification and was told he was no longer welcome at the business.
Okay, did he hire you, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. But I think he's saying otherwise. So where's the disagreement?
He's joking.
Okay.
Bob, please. They don't.
Are you joking? Because you were joking a little while ago. I want to make sure you're not joking now. Did he hire you, yes or no? Just be honest.
Yes, he did.
Okay. So if this gentleman, right? Oh, what's his name again?
His name's Bob.
So if Bob tells us and gives us a sworn statement says that you were not rehired, there's not documentation that you were rehired, and you came back to a place that you supposedly not welcome anymore. So how?
If you would like.
What do you have to say to that?
If you would like, I could show you the text messages, the group chats, the emails, the other things on my phone that couldn't possibly mean any other thing.
Okay, so is that like dated and everything?
A possible explanation for his glaring delusion was that since it was New Year's Day, George had been intoxicated the night before and then convinced himself that he was rehired.
How much did you have to drink last night, Bob?
Not enough.
Well, I can sense by your body odor that you have been drinking definitely.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'm not going to argue that I did or did not drink, but I did not get to. I had to work. This is a hard job. You can't just come in here and do 10 hours of cremation and come in and work the next day. That's 2,000 degree heat in there.
Right.
Those bodies are heavy.
Come on, bud. Stand up for a second. I got your phone.
George was arrested and charged with trespassing. He was given a $1,500 bond, but only a week later, he was caught again at the same funeral home, and this time ordered into jail. But things ended a lot more unexpectedly for the next employee, who tried to confront her former boss at a school function while heavily intoxicated.
Do you know her?
Yes, so I'm the assistant principal. We're here having our end of year celebration. One of our other assistant principals was her supervisor. She had to let her go this year. And so when she saw her, she got very upset, started punching her truck, saying she wanted to kill her. And she's like, I think she's saying her emotion.
Right.
The principal didn't say what the Wild X teacher was fired for, but when the officers confronted her, they had a very strong idea.
Ma'am, what's your boyfriend's name?
I'm not telling you.
What is your boyfriend's name?
Doesn't matter.
We're trying to help you out, but okay.
But I'm not.
Hey, well, you don't gotta throw your water.
No, I have to.
What's going on? Talk to me.
Because I try to go in there and talk to a fucking principal.
What happened?
Doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, it matters to me. I'd like to know.
He's an asshole.
I want to try and help you out a little bit here.
I'm not driving.
I know. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you, that's all.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna be the bitch.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Considering that drunk people can be very hard to control, this officer was doing a good job at wasting time away while the former teacher's boyfriend arrived to pick her up. But as the officers soon realized, the woman was going to get into so much trouble that her boyfriend couldn't get her out of.
I'm not the
hey.
person.
Hey, that's not your car, remember?
It's not your car.
Oh.
It's not yours.
Fucking.
It's alright. It's alright.
Stop. When you go to jail, stop.
You know I haven't done nothing wrong.
But you can't hit on somebody else's car. That's not yours.
She does it again, she goes to jail. Ma'am. Let's
God
not do
damn.
that. Ma'am, hey, look at me. Ma'am, look at me. This is your last chance. Look at me.
Mom.
Hey, can you look at me real quick? I haven't got to talk to you yet, okay? Can you look right here? Just focus on me. I've already talked to your boyfriend who's going to pick you up, and you get to go home, and then just do whatever you want to do the rest of the day. Right?
Yeah.
So just listen to me.
So
So
I'm
let's
the
stay
fucking
calm.
person
Can you just hear me?
that gives fuck fucking
I hear you.
bullshit.
I hear you, but please don't strike the vehicle anymore, or I'm gonna have to take you. Okay?
Come on.
What are you threatening me?
Come on.
I don't know if you want.
Patricia, come on. All right, can we just relax, please? We're giving you a
We're helping you out.
Come on. I'll fuck you up.
Nice. Threatening a police officer. You want to go to jail, ma'am?
No, I want to fuck you up.
So, ma'am, we were being very kind with you.
A chance.
We gave you a chance, and now you are going to go to jail.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So, we're gonna get you up. We don't need any more charges, right? So please cooperate. Understood?
Come on, let's stand up.
I've been very kind to you so far. Let's stand up. Come on.
I'm not standing up. I'm not standing up.
Here, take this on for you.
Let her bag.
Come on.
Put your hands right here. Hey.
Don't fuck with me.
Stop. Come on.
Fuck with me.
You're making this way worse.
I'm not.
Let go. Stop. Let go.
Fuck with me.
Let go, please.
Don't fuck with me.
Ma'am, let go.
Calm down.
Let go.
Let me get your purse.
Thank
Let me
you.
hold your purse.
Let go.
Only.
Let go. I will give it to her. Let go.
Let it go.
Only Miss
Okay.
Felicia.
Let it go. Stop.
You gonna give it to me?
Only Miss Felicia.
Okay.
Let it go.
Let's let it go, baby. I'm right here.
Got it?
Oh,
Stop. Stop.
no. No.
Yeah.
No.
Why are you being this way?
No.
Why are you being this way?
Fuck with me.
Nobody's messing
Don't
with you.
fuck with me. Don't
It's gonna
fuck
be
with
fixed,
me.
but for now.
Don't fuck with me. Alright.
Yeah, bye. Here, I'll grab it. Thank you.
The woman had managed to get arrested all for nothing and had proven to her former boss and colleagues that she deserved to be let go from her job as a teacher.
Knock it off!
I'm fighting!
Pick it up!
I'm fucking you! I did not
You want my harness thing?
I did not know!
You're about to get
I'm fucking My man is on his way! My man is on his way! Come! Go ahead!
Watch her.
My man is on his way!
Put your feet down.
No!
Yes, please.
No! My man is on his way!
Seatbelt.
My man is on his way! Oh, kick the fuck out of here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here!
After her wild antics, this bundle of joy was charged with disorderly intoxication and resisting an officer. But the next suspect's charges were a whole lot worse. On July 25, 2022, officers pulled a gray Mustang over after it was seen swerving and nearly crashing into other vehicles on the road. But the stop went on to uncover so much more than they expected.
Hey, I'm Deputy Shannon with the Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, what's up?
The reason I'm stopping you is because, like, you're driving kind of erratically, like you're all over the roadway, speeding up.
I just talked to another cop at Walmart.
Uh-huh.
And he said I was good, and yeah, I'm good.
You're good what?
He said I was okay. I just had a hard day.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, I got fired from my job.
Okay.
I was there for 4 years. I worked at Shuckers, and I'm just having a hard day.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Usually-
Hey, so where are you coming from? Did you just leave from Walmart?
Walmart, and I live on Burglary, so I'll be at home in just a second. I offered him and said he could. I said he could follow me home and everything. So yes, sir.
Hey, do you realize that you have been involved in a traffic crash?
I did.
Yeah.
Was that the pole? No.
A pole or a sign? Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad. No, sir.
You didn't think it was that bad? Hey, is it in park?
Yes, sir.
Hey, step out, like unbuckle, step out and come look at it for me.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Look, just step around here and look at the front of your car.
I don't even want to.
Like, like you ran the pole slap over.
Yeah, I didn't have anyone to come get me. I offered him to follow me home. So.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
I'm like 3 minutes from home. It's a bad day.
Okay. Hey, do me a favor. Turn around and just like sit your butt up against there. Sit your butt up against there. Just chill out for a second.
Don't go in the car. Just where's it at?
Grab my purse. Yeah, grab my purse.
Okay. Do you mind if I go in here first to get the key out?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. It should be in the middle pocket. It's got like a little bling thing to it.
I think I see it.
Yes, sir.
Did you just deal with her at Walmart?
Yeah, I trespassed at Walmart.
Not only did the lady lose her job, but she also got into a car crash and was trespassed from Walmart. Things weren't looking too good for her, but in just a few moments, they're about to get a whole lot worse.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Miss Kayla, like, have you been drinking today?
Absolutely not. You can breathalyze me. No, I'm not.
Okay, have you taken any type of illegal narcotic?
No, sir. I'm on.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, do you have any medical conditions that affect your balance?
Every now and then.
What,
And
like from?
I'm nervous.
I get it.
I'm emotional. I'm not nervous, but I'm just really, I'm upset.
Okay. Well, this here is Deputy, right? You dealt with him a little bit earlier.
Yes,
Yep. I think he's going to ask you for some, just to do a couple little brief exercises.
Absolutely.
And just to make sure that you are
Absolutely.
good to drive. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, and if someone would like to follow me to the house,
Okay.
I'd appreciate it.
Well, we'll get there once we pass
Yes, sir.
this part, okay?
Have we read Miranda?
Yes.
Have we said we're going to DUI investigation?
I have not yet.
Okay.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Are you willing to conduct field sobriety exercises?
Yes, sir. Whatever you need.
Okay. All right, just because it's kind of noisy here and the road's a little bit like uneven, you're gonna hop in the back of my car,
Okay.
and we're gonna drive over to the middle school. Is that cool with you? It's a little bit even there.
Start my car. Ow, shit.
I'll have a deputy sit here with your car, make sure everything's cool.
I'll stay here with your car.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll come right back here after. Sound cool?
Whatever you need.
Okay. My car is all the way back here in the back. All right.
Back here?
All the way in the back. I'm the last car.
It's all right.
Yeah, you're good. So I'm gonna have you get on the passenger side over here.
Yes, sir.
On the passenger side.
I got you.
There we go. All right. Other than your vape, do you have anything on you?
No, sir.
Okay. I am gonna grab your vape from you. All right.
Yeah.
No
weed.
All right. I'm just gonna check your pockets. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. All right.
Well, it feels good in here. All right.
Even though she was compliant with the officers, Kayla's hyper nature suggested she was under the influence of something, so her performance in the test wasn't much of a surprise.
Okay. You can stop. You're good.
Yes, sir.
Based off of everything that I've seen,
Yeah?
I do believe that you were under the influence of something. Okay.
Okay.
So today I am going to take you to jail. All right.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Come here, Kayla. Don't walk off. Don't walk off.
No, I'm not
Don't walk
leaving
off.
you.
It's okay. We're just gonna go sit back down right where we were, okay? We're gonna be cool. We're just gonna go sit back down where we were, all right?
I'm not.
Okay. Hey, turn around. Turn around. It's okay. Relax. Relax. It's okay. Relax. All right. We're gonna walk back to where we were, okay? We're just gonna sit back in the
Can I
car.
get my shoes?
I'll grab them for you.
Kayla's charges included reckless driving, hit and run, DUI, and possession of illegal narcotics. But the next case was much more different and involved someone getting dangerously harmed. On January 15, 2023, officers arrived at a Taco Bell concerning the dispute between staff members and an unsatisfied customer.
What's going on, sir?
These guys are mouthing off to me. Won't let me do my order.
Okay.
And the issue hand is I had an order with them, and I was taking the order with them.
Okay. And then what happened from there?
Well, they wouldn't let me trade out anything. So why aren't you guys in here talking to these guys? I haven't done anything wrong.
You've been yelling and causing a disturbance.
No, I got them on video yelling and screaming at me.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
They initiated to them to me. The guy came out and called me twice.
Okay.
So don't sit there and say that I started it. These guys came out to me.
Why would they come out to you?
Because they were. I placed an order.
Okay.
How's it going?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm a little pissed off right now.
I sure see that.
Yeah. I took an order. I paid for my stuff. But these guys are all coming out here yelling and screaming, calling me names. I have them on video, and they're telling me that I'm mad and that I'm calling them names. They came out to me first.
Okay. Was your order wrong or something, or what?
They don't have any carbonation in here. So I always get to number 2. It's got 3 soft tacos and a freeze. I upgrade to a freeze. They don't have it. So the issue at hand is that they want to sit there and tell me that, well, they're going to give me something different, like tea. I don't want tea. Or water. I can get water at home.
Okay. So then they had a verbal argument with them, or what happened?
The guy started yelling and screaming at me from behind. This guy over here starts yelling and screaming at me. I got it on video. I got them telling me. I mean, the whole thing about it is that the drink is actually cheaper than that there's $2.55. And I said, just give me a bean burrito Lou of that.
Okay.
Lou means trade.
Okay. There was a comment about someone spitting on somebody.
I didn't spit on anybody. I have a speech impediment.
Okay.
And when I speak loud, it comes out.
Oh, okay.
So it's not an issue, but the guy wants to be an issue.
So you didn't intentionally hog a loogie or spit in somebody's face?
I don't even know how to do that.
Okay. Do you have your ID or anything on you real quick?
After hearing his complaint, the officers served the man a trespass as requested by the Taco Bell staff and left the scene. But shortly after the incident, the customer, a 63-year-old Aurora resident, started vomiting after eating his burritos from the fast food store in Aurora on Saturday and called 911.
How's it going? Pretty good. Yeah. How many employees do you guys have here right now? 4. Okay. Can I come in for a minute? Yeah, come on. So, what's happening is you guys are actually being shut down right now. We have our supervisors on the way out and our investigations team as well. So I need all your employees to come out to the front here and just have a seat. We're going to be getting a hold of the manager for the company, and we'll explain a little bit more about what's going on as soon as my supervisors get here. But again, for right now, every single employee here is being detained and nobody is free to go. Okay?
So, detention for a while.
So it's going to be for an investigation we have going on right now. It's going to relate to the poisoning situation.
Poisoning?
Yes, but right now, and I'm going to let somebody else elaborate on that. But right now, I need all of the employees to just go ahead and shut everything down and come out to the front here, okay?
Okay, so we need to call our GM.
Yes, I think we have somebody that's working on that right now, but you're more than welcome to give them a call. And see if they can come out here.
Because we have no idea what's happening.
Yeah. The GM doesn't get out here. We're trying to have somebody get in contact with them, but if you have a faster way to get a hold of the GM, that would be fantastic.
This drew strong suspicions to the store, and they closed up while being investigated. However, after reviewing surveillance video from within the store, authorities cleared the local Taco Bell of putting poison into the customer's food. This raised several questions about who poisoned the man's food. But upon further digging, authorities discovered that the man had a lengthy history of legal action over 30 years, including a variety of lawsuits over money, repeatedly seeking protection orders, and serving as a defendant in protection order cases.
Have you been drinking at all today or anything?
I haven't had a drink in 25 years.
Okay, that's awesome.
I don't drink, I don't do smoke, pot, or nothing.
Okay.
Why is that a question that you do that?
I saw you kind of stumble a little bit. So
I have a speech impediment.
Okay.
I've already said this twice.
Yeah, that's speech impediment.
I'm not retarded. I just have a speech impediment.
No, I'm not.
I don't drink.
I'm not
I
saying
haven't
that.
had a drink for 25 years. I've never had a DUI or been in prison.
That's fine. I'm not saying.
No,
I understand.
You just sit there and said I have this thing like I've been drinking. Why?
No, I just saw you just come up the curve. I just want to make sure
I got boots on.
Okay.
It's icy out.
I just want to make sure you're.
No, you're being difficult. I don't have any weapons.
No, I was just looking at where you're grabbing.
You seem like a nice guy.
No.
But the issue at hand is that I've got friends who are cops. I used to be a cop a long, long time ago.
Okay.
I don't go around professing I'm a cop.
pertaining to this call. So
but the fact that he sat there and said, next time you come out here, I don't need to hear that. That's absolutely a threat. I don't need to hear it. It's absolutely a threat.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
It is.
Do you have any other questions?
It is, yeah. I want to know the names of the people in here.
Okay. Why?
Well, you gave them my name.
No, I didn't.
You did?
No, I didn't even know your name until I walked out here and my partner told it to me.
The people inside.
I had no idea who you were until I walked out here and my partner told me that your first name was Bruce. I have no idea what your last name is. I have no idea what your date of birth is. Nor do I care at this point.
Bruce acted shaky and aggressive with the cops, and people became highly suspicious when investigators went to his home and attempted contact with him. But there was no answer, as he seemed to have disappeared. The case remains an open and active investigation, with police knowing nothing about the man aside from the fact that he is a 63-year-old named Bruce.